been back racing this year and had, just recently finished at second at Busselton 70.3 and third in Challenge Taiwan. So there's been some good racing, for the first half of the year.
On the other half, Mr. Crawford was a top 10 finisher last year.
Yeah, well, things were going really well for the first portion of the race. I got out on the bike and I think third place, and then I guess I sort of seen the signs when I rode past Chris Lieto and then rode past Tim O'Donnell, and Victor Zametsev and I were swapping turns at the front, and then the last section coming back into town I thought, ooh, I might have bitten off more than I can chew. And then things started going back the other way. Tim O'Donnell ran past me out at about just before 6 miles, and then someone else ran past me, and then at the turn I think I was in third or fourth, and then a whole load of people just started passing me. And,
well, not that many though. 9, come on.
Yeah, the wheels fell off. There was some grief out there.
Only, I mean, for me, absolutely the CompuTrainer. I think I'm the type of person that you ask Guy and I will.
Crazy amount of time on the CompuTrainer. I'd say like 90% of your riding is.
Yeah, the only ride I probably don't do on it is my long ride on a weekend, and the rest of my riding I will do on there. I will do my hills, I will do my intervals, I will, I do my Ironman pace efforts because I can set it at the pace and just go for it. I think I have an addiction.
So you have a wide range of applications that you use that are based not solely upon what feels good to you, but in a lot of cases what doesn't feel so good.
No, that's right, and what I know I need to do.
That's where the value is.
That's right, and if it's leading into a race that I know is a hilly bike course, I will either do a course on there that's hilly, or I'll set it on the spin scan and do hill reps, set it at a certain percentage and do hill reps on there. And I just like the closed environment and the time efficiency, all that. I get off there and I'm dripping, sweating mess, and I feel like I've worked extremely hard. And I love it.
Excellent. And is your work similar?
My work, I don't do as much volume on the Compy as Kate does, but I do all my specific hard work on the Compy. So at least a couple of times a week, whereas previously before I wouldn't really use a wind trainer because wind trainers to me was not fun. But since I've started using the CompuTrainer, I've really enjoyed it, and my cycling's, I think, improved in leaps and bounds.
Well, you just mentioned passing Chris Lieto and Tim O'Donnell on the bike, so you're able to generate some wattage. Yeah,
and that's something I've really learned because I've got power on the bike that when I'm on the CompuTrainer, there's no lights, there's no stopping, and I can use my threshold watts a lot better. I know that I can ride at this threshold for this long, and I do a lot of 12-minute work, 20-minute work, and then some shorter work on the Compy, and it's all based on my threshold power or max power output. So I think I've gained a lot from using the Compy. I know I've gained a lot.
We actually have like a table stuck up in the room where the CompuTrainers are on the wall, and we do the power test, and then we've broken it down, and we have, this is 7, this is easy spinning, this is if we're working at max intervals, we need to be hitting this wattage, and this is what if we're doing an Ironman pace, it needs to be here. So we have all of those numbers there, and you just punch them in and you just ride.
Kate puts up a Kate chart and a Guy chart.
Yeah, we have a Kate chart. They are different, unfortunately, but...
So you would recognize, even if you were blindfolded, which one was which.
I'm like, I'm using Kate's chart.
Are you guys self-coached, or do we have somebody that we're giving this information to make critical analysis?
You?
No, actually at this point in time, mainly self-coached. I just have advisors that I ask, if there's things I'm not sure about. But when I first started in the sport, the original coach I had, Andrew Barge in Australia, was a huge fan of the CompuTrainer. I used to go to his gym and use one once a week. And so ever since then, it's just grown, and it's just an important tool for my cycling. Like I always have to have one available to use because just do it. It is, for me, the most important tool that I have, that I train with. You'll never regret it. Never.
It's fun, you'll produce more watts, and you'll go faster. That's alright.
He doesn't need a guy version, it's all good.
I know who the star is.